Hi,
Hey,
welcome.
how are you?
Very well, and you?
Good.
First of all, wishing all of you all a very happy Valentine's Day. Today we have one of India's top jeweler with us, who's going to be talking to us about his incredible and passionate journey, and also show us some of his magnificent jewelry. So, guys, Heeramaneck and Son was formed in the year 1882 by Mr. Muncherji Heeramaneck. And today we have third generation, that's Mr. Mehernosh Heeramaneck, carrying forward the family legacy. And Heeramaneck and Son, they have been a remarkable, a renowned, and a very respectable jeweler for almost 130 years to private clientele, jewelry connoisseurs, and also to celebrities around the world. And they are also India's premier antique jewelry house. It's such an incredible honor for me to have you share this passionate journey with all of us. So, thank you once again for giving us all your time.
Thank you, Renu. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Let's begin by knowing about how did you know the world of gem and jewelry was a true calling?
I think I've always been obsessed and passionate about jewelry ever since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we started traveling with my parents when I was 7 or 8. And from the age of 10 or 12, my dad used to make it a point to drag me to museums and galleries, antique shops. And in the beginning, I must admit, it was a little boring for me. But I used to make a sort of barter deal with him that, okay, I'll come and I'll come with you to these galleries, but then you take me to Sotheby's and Christie's to see
Nice.
shoes. And I used to make him take me to jewelry stores like Cartier and Van Cleef, Musayev. So we had a sort of a barter exchange sort of program going on between us.
Right.
And so I've been exposed to this since I was a kid, really.
Wow.
But the thing is, my grandfather used to deal in.
Mm-hmm.
My dad mainly branched out into Indian art, and his main sort of business was period silver.
Okay.
He used to deal in antique jewelry, but he never used to manufacture his own jewelry. So
Mm-hmm.
it was always my dream to build a jewelry brand, to design and make our own jewelry. So I guess that's how it started, really.
Wow, that's incredible. What makes Heeramaneck and Son so unique and so spectacular?
Um, I would like to say that we concentrate a lot on the quality of the gemstones that we use.
Mm-hmm.
We also try to make each design unique. We don't normally copy the same design.
Okay.
But our story is mainly about the gemstones that we use. We
Mm-hmm.
believe in purchasing emeralds, rubies, diamonds that I would like to say sing to us or speak to us. The folk
Mm-hmm.
look at them, you get sort of
Mm-hmm.
stuck by the quality, the color, the luster. So
Mm-hmm.
I think our main uniqueness is not really diamond jewelry, but it
Right.
is stone jewelry, and we accentuate it or we complement it with great diamonds. So
Right.
that's where our uniqueness is really. We really concentrate a lot on the quality of the colored stones that we use.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um,
Right.
Emeralds, for example, we use a mix of Zambian, Colombian, Russian, but a lot of our clientele today insists on great Colombian stones.
Mm-hmm.
We source them from places like Bogota, from the US,
Wow.
and of course, what's available within India itself. We have great suppliers.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to say that my biggest drawback, honestly, is that I can't draw.
You can't draw.
I'm not,
Okay.
I'm pathetic. So the ideas are there in the head, and
Nice.
then I sit with my team, and we sort of sit with the artist and
Mm-hmm.
our babus, what we call in India,
Mm-hmm.
babus or
Babus.
our host.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I explain to them what's in my head, and then we sort of draw it down on paper, and then the workmen get the idea, and that's how it's a team effort. That's how we get our jewelry working.
Talking about jewelry, can we see some of your spectacular jewelry, please?
Okay, so I have here what I believe to be a really amazing pair of emerald and diamond earrings.
Mm-hmm. Gorgeous. Yes.
Zambian.
Mm-hmm.
The emerald drops over here are really, really spectacular quality. The tops are, again, cabochon emeralds, but
Mm-hmm.
really, really very
Beautiful.
bones. I have a beautiful pair here of fancy intense yellow diamonds,
Wow.
GIA certified fancy intense yellows,
Mm-hmm.
and all of these designs are done by us. You can see the pair over here.
Beautiful. And they all are of the same color.
They're all of the same color. Yeah, they're all fancy intense, and they're all
Beautiful.
white.
So how difficult it must have been for you to source the identical shades of the fancy color earring.
So what happened in this particular pair of earrings is we bought all the center stones in one lot. It
Okay.
wasn't, to be honest, we got one lot. So we bought all the center stones together, and then we
Mm-hmm.
saw the ones on the sides, which took about a month to do. Luckily, we managed to get them all from one supplier.
Mm-hmm.
And one sec, I'll show you some other earrings. These are nice. These are diamonds.
Oh my God, these are gorgeous.
So these we have made with what we call diamond tubbies. So
Okay.
a tubbies is a kind of a rose-cut diamond.
Mm-hmm.
This used to be very popular during the Mughal times
Mm-hmm.
with the emperors and the maharajas and things like that. But the modern tubbies is this shape. The antique tubbies was a different globular shape, which we still get today, but this
Mm-hmm.
is what we call a modern rose-cut diamond tubbies.
And may I request you to hold both the earrings, please? We would love to admire them.
Sure.
Wow, gorgeous. These are really spectacular, and the detailing and the craftsmanship is so elegant and
And
it's
very,
really stunning.
very nice and flexible. They
Yes.
move well.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned that the idea comes all to you, but then you have your team who will execute it on a piece of paper, and that's how the entire journey begins.
Yeah, so the ideas I would like to say they come from everywhere. They come from the head, they come from architecture, they come from
Right.
nature, they come from vintage jewelry, they come from books.
Mm-hmm.
You look up jewelry on Pinterest, there's a 10 ideas and
Mm-hmm.
something else.
Mm-hmm.
Me, it's really an obsession. I actually even think about it in my sleep. I'm not kidding, seriously. Even when I'm asleep, I'm thinking that, oh my God,
Thinking.
stones in this,
Right.
stones in that
Wow.
corner. And I sort of get up in the morning and immediately come to work and we start working on those
Mm-hmm.
designs. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All the passion that you have within you always inspires you to keep on going and keep on making something really unique.
I think it's a question of passion, obsession, and it's almost a disease, I would say. It's not.
All right. Starting, you showed us those beautiful emerald earrings. May I request you to hold them once again?
Sure.
These are so spectacular.
These are also nice. I'll show you another pair which
Mm-hmm.
also has emerald drops. These here.
Wow.
These are also quite unique.
They are very unique indeed.
Very, very nice. These are diamond
Right.
jewelries here.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got full cut diamonds, full cut emeralds, and emerald beads, which are interspersed with diamond roundels.
Beautiful.
Um,
That's so spectacular. And again, talking about those beads, procure beads for the earring, again, it must have been quite a challenge for you to like have the same
so
size.
sometimes it gets difficult, but
Mm-hmm.
to be completely honest, we bought it from one of our suppliers as a
Great.
collection. And
Nice.
I designed the pair of earrings, but sometimes it does get difficult to, build up on a collection, particularly if this had to be a necklace.
Mm-hmm.
For example, I'll show you a necklace, which I think is just spectacular. See this.
Wow. Look at
Right?
that.
These beads are just spectacular.
Mm.
Can you see it clearly?
Yes, absolutely clearly.
So we
Wow,
have,
that's so royal.
and the quality of these beads is Absolutely amazing. And including the size, so it's not just a question of the
Right.
quality, also the size of the beads is amazing.
Mm-hmm. You can see the uniform shade of the emerald.
The grading is really nice. So it goes from small to large, but it's very, very well graded.
And you had rose cut diamonds set up in the center.
That's right. So the clasps, they're a combination of rose cuts and full cut diamonds, as you can see,
Mm,
and very
right.
sparkly.
In fact, I was just going to ask you that the quality of the diamonds and the gemstones that you've been using, they are so spectacular because we can see through the brilliance and the shine of each and every stone
So
that you've put into it.
we really try our best, and you can see the detailing at the back also. There's a little tassel.
Mm-hmm.
This hangs from the back,
Gorgeous.
and this is another stunning necklace. I think this
Wow.
is on Instagram,
Yes,
but
in fact, this one has gotten like so much of appreciation and so many comments. This is
this one,
really spectacular.
this time to build up the collection. This one,
Okay,
long time, but
right.
beautiful stones. And whatever you're seeing, all the stones are certified. Some of them are certified by Gubran, some by SSCF, some by GII. In India, we have the Gemological Institute of India, which is also superb. They do a super
Mm-hmm.
job.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you something which I really love. It's what we call a sautoir.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an emerald and diamond
Beautiful.
sautoir with pearls.
Mm-hmm.
And this one started with us buying just this stone,
Wow.
the center stone, and then
Mm-hmm.
it's been a few months ago we bought these two carved emeralds. So
Beautiful.
one carved emerald, and this is the other.
Nice.
And then they're really important stones, so we actually sent them to SSCF for certification in Basel.
Mm-hmm.
And then we sort of designed the necklace. This took quite a long time to design,
Wow.
but quite beautiful, right? Diamond
Mm-hmm.
round. These are roundels. These are Basra pearls. And
Gorgeous.
we also pay a lot of attention to the back of the jewelry. So as you can
Mm-hmm.
see, the sort of detailing on the back.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. So you have the best of everything. You have Basra pearls, you have emeralds, and you have the best quality of diamonds all together crafted, and those carved emeralds which you mentioned.
That's right. Unfortunately, we don't have a necklace in rubies and diamonds at the moment, which I can show you. We
Mm-hmm.
do, which is in the safe, but it's a client order, and I'm not at liberty to show it on Instagram.
With due respect.
But that's a really beautiful ruby and diamond bracelet.
Beautiful.
All natural rubies, all certified.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, is it pretty clear?
Yes, it's very clear. The sparkle of the diamonds is just captivating your eyes. Beautiful. And these rubies, they would be of what origin?
So these are natural Mozambique rubies. A ring over here with a natural Burma ruby cabochon.
Wow. Spectacular. Wow.
What else shall I show you? This is actually an emerald and diamond ring which my 19-year-old son has designed. It's his first design.
It's in the family.
He likes to design, so that's his first design. And
And we can see the detailing on the shank.
totally been designed by him. My daughter is also interested, but
Hmm.
currently studying in the US at Stern.
Lovely. So basically, it just runs in the family, right? From your grandfather to your father to you, and now to the next generation of Heeramaneck.
Hopefully, hopefully.
We saw that you have beautiful gemstones. How do you harmonize each gemstone? Is there a way of technique that you follow?
I would say we keep buying whatever we like.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then we have boxes for emeralds and boxes for rubies and boxes for diamonds. And once you look at them together, something falls into place with a
Mm-hmm.
So there are various steps to it. If it's a client order, normally we make the design first, and then we start sourcing the stones. Very often stones can come out of our existing stock, but if that's not the case, then we start sourcing the stones once the design is ready and approved of by our client. Otherwise, for shop stock, there are two ways of doing it. Either if I have a design in mind, then we draw up the design and then I start stones. Or we already have the stones and then we design around the stones. So I think the harmony just basically falls into place.
Since you mentioned that some of these designs also suggested by clients, so I would like to know that these are all made to design jewelry that you have, or you also have a few selection of jewelry where you have walk-in customers.
No, we have a lot of jewelry for walk-in clients. So we have a large selection of ready-made jewelry. But what we design for clients, we don't play in the shop or show it to another client.
Fair enough.
That's
right.
And plus, we're the first ones for everyone to see it.
For the audience who are watching us live, can you please guide us? Where can they reach out to you and where is your store located?
So we have 3 stores. 2 of them are jewelry and 1 of them is for the antique silver. They're all in the same lane. So we are, the name of the building is Suleiman Chambers. It's the lane is behind the Regal Cinema. Same lane as the Table Restaurant or opposite House Hotel. Colaba.
Colaba. Yeah. And you just mentioned that you also have an independent store which has silver collection. So do you have any silver collections that you would like to show us?
I can reach out for a few pieces. We deal in a lot of antique Indian silver. So this is, for example, an antique Shiva head with the South Indian Karnataka, about 1850, 1880. You see the whole detailing. There's another beautiful silver Nandi, a seated Nandi. And then we also deal a lot in European and English silver. For example, this is a complete tea and coffee set in English hallmark silver, dated about 1924. You can see the detailing also. So silver is something that that's the teapot and this is the coffee pot to it. And then we have the sugar and milk and the tray and everything.
Wow.
So silver, we tend to buy almost on a daily basis. Old silver, basically. We also manufacture our own silver. We do silver photo frames, which is like a daily thing. We sell frames every day. And also make to order dinner sets, thali sets, anything, whatever the client wants, we do it.
And tell me that the clients can also come and purchase these silver antique if they wish to, right? They are easily available for sale.
Absolutely. This store is exactly opposite the jewelry store. In fact, we started in that small store, which was started by my dad. And then once the jewelry business started growing, we sort of had to expand. So we sort of rented the stores opposite.
Showed us such remarkable jewelry and silver. So any piece of advice that you would like to share to young collectors who are looking forward to build their collection?
Wow, that's so personal. I mean, friends, what I would say is go small or go quality. That's what best, Don't just go for large sizes and compromise on quality, because eventually the world is moving towards quality. Do work within budgets for clients. Like if in and see something, for example, for 10 lakhs and says, but that's nowhere near my range. Earrings starting from 2.5 lakhs upwards.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. We have another range for men's jewelry also.
Oh, nice.
And make beautiful cufflinks and sherwani buttons. So this cufflink is made with rubies, mother of pearl and diamonds.
Beautiful. So elegant.
And you can see the detailing on the back also. So we are very particular about our jewelry being well finished, even at the back as in the front. I'll show you another couple of pairs we have just for you to see. That's ruby, diamond, black onyx.
Mm-hmm.
And these are all pretty affordable, very affordable.
All right. So not necessarily that Heeramaneck and Son only has high value. Of course, you have high value goods, but you also
Un-
have jewelry pieces.
Unfortunately, we are tagged as
Yeah.
retail buyers, but that's not it. Honest value for money. So,
Hmm.
I mean, like I said, see these.
Look at that.
So these are emerald and diamond Sherwani buttons.
Beautiful. The
So,
consistency of the gemstones that you've shown us till now, they are so phenomenal. Shade and the color is just identical.
so
How
these are
gorgeous it
for
is.
the gala or the Sherwani and 6 for the sleeves. But of course, it's optional. If somebody doesn't want to buy for the sleeves, we don't sell them. Or
Hmm.
if somebody wants 5 instead of 7 for a bangala and not a Sherwani, we sell them also. So
Hmm.
we're very flexible. Our main aim is to please our client,
Of
whether it's
course.
a walk client or a regular client. We really go
Hmm.
out to see that the client walks out happy. And luckily, I would say we've had a very strong client base for generations. So even my
Mm.
dad's clients still come to us, and their kids still come to us, and it's an ongoing thing.
How
Hope
lovely is that? And hopefully, once your son and your daughter they follow your legacy, they'll be having your clients going up to them and inquiring for sales.
So I keep telling them that there's no sort of hard and fast rule that they should join the business. They're both
Hmm.
interested in their own way.
Hmm.
But honestly, I would rather they work wherever they want
Right.
to decide
Hmm.
in 4 or 5 years after their studies and then decide what they
Right.
want to. May not necessarily be this, it could be this, but I don't want them to get into this because it's there, sort of thing.
Right. And do we have some more jewelry that you would like to show us?
Uh, I have a very special stone here, which is a 100 carat Colombian pear-shaped emerald. Yeah,
100 carats Colombian. Wow.
that's certified by Gubelin.
Hmm.
That's a very, very beautiful stone.
And have you decided what you be making from that gorgeous stone?
Not really, not as
Not
yet.
really.
I have a very nice bracelet here with
This
emerald.
is stunning. This is such a conversation starter.
Yeah, that's quite large. It's quite
Yes.
heavy.
And do we see buckets out here? Emerald?
So it's the emeralds are emerald cuts, and
Hmm.
the tapers, baguettes, and rounds. So it's a mix of different shapes.
It's such a conversation starter. It's really stunning.
I have a very nice one here, which is
This is
like,
gorgeous.
and here we've got diamond tubbies again, surrounded
Hmm.
by cut diamonds and interspersed with diamond baguettes.
And is this flexible?
It's very flexible. It's like
Look
mesh.
at that.
Yeah,
Wow.
mesh. It's very flexible.
Such great craftsmanship.
So there's a nice pair of earrings here, which is quite unusual. Again, completely designed by us.
Beautiful.
So these are with marquise emeralds, diamond.
Hmm.
Um, nice pair. It's pretty large.
Yes, of your jewelry piece, they indeed are a conversation starter. Just need to wear that ring or the large bracelet, and that's about it. I'm sure there'll be words of compliments flowing in wearer.
I hope so. That's a very nice small pair of what we call diamond Bali earrings.
Do we have in the center?
Marquise diamonds in the center, surrounded by diamond rounds.
Hmm.
And we've got the setting inside also, so when the lady wears it, you can see the
Right.
diamonds all over. Very pretty.
Absolutely.
That's a piece of vintage jewelry.
So classic.
So we do some vintage jewelry also. This is a clip, a brooch, and it sort of opens up and splits into two, so you can wear it as two or you can wear it as one.
Oh, I actually thought that these are a pair of earring that you've held them together.
Not it's actually a brooch.
Lovely.
This is French and this is about 1930s.
I think that I must make a visit to your Kulaba store and see all these gorgeous pieces,
Oh,
in live, in person.
you're most welcome. This is my favorite period, Art Deco. So that's a pair of cufflinks,
Hmm.
1930s. I love the 1930s. I love the jewelry of the 1930s. I love the style of the 1930s. So we do make a lot of jewelry also in the Art Deco style.
Since the wedding season is also just around the corner, and we have brides constantly looking in what to purchase, and you have one of a kind exclusive necklaces, earrings, bracelets. So, any words of advice for the brides who are looking in for the jewelry shopping?
So they're always welcome to come to us. And if we don't have something on the shelf that is ready for them to buy, we can customize it. But I mean, each bride is so different in their needs and it's very, very personal buying for each bride.
Absolutely.
I
Hmm.
wouldn't advise to give each person except to buy what they like and buy what they think that they will use for the rest of their lives.
Right.
Because bridal jewelry is something you'll always want to keep and hand down to the next generation.
Hmm.
It should be something that will keep you happy always and not just that particular night or night.
And we have lots of words of compliments flowing in from your friends and from the audiences that, of course, your jewelry is really spectacular. And yes, you are the best. Tell us that what new collection are you designing for the year 2021?
So that's the thing with us. We don't really do collections. We tend to bring in 10 or 15 new pieces into our store from the production facility every month.
Hmm.
But it's not necessarily a flow of the same design, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
All floral, or they're all Mughal, or they're all
Hmm. Yes.
Art
Yes.
Deco, or they're all Art Nouveau, or something like that.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
have never been able to stick to that sort of a thing. So we never really have made a collection on a certain flow of design. Each piece we come up with is different. It's still a
Okay.
collection, but they're all different, if you know what I mean.
Right.
So we may have 10 earrings coming in and no necklaces, and the next month necklaces and 6 bracelets, and
Hmm.
it just keeps changing on a
Right.
monthly. But we don't really sit and design a particular.
Collection wise. You just design as to what comes in your mind, and that's how you take it forward.
Absolutely right. Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah.
Yes. And, do we have some more jewelry of yours that we can see?
One second. This is what we call a tutti frutti.
Look at that.
So, Cartier used to do a lot of this. So, this is made with natural carved Burma rubies and natural carved Colombian emeralds and diamonds.
Beautiful.
So, here we are.
Yes.
That's the back. This is also quite a stunning piece. It's very small, but it's again Mako. And we have a Pancher emerald. These are emeralds from
Beautiful.
Africa, quite expensive, carved.
And do we see some rubies out here? What do we see?
So it's a ruby, emerald, and diamond necklace. We do a lot of fun sautoirs like this, for example. Just fun and, very, very wearable on a daily basis and very sort of affordable.
We
Bangle.
have a Pinky Reddy saying that Heeramaneck's emeralds are the best. Yes, they
Thank,
indeed are the best. Thank you, Pinky Reddy.
thank.
Oh, wow. These are so stunning.
That's a pair of bangles.
So mesmerized by the quality of these gemstones. They are so uniform, each one of them.
Well, we try our best. And
Really stunning.
there's a very stunning cuff which I'll show you, which is made with natural rubies.
That's a big chunky piece. Again, a great conversation starter. These are all stars or melees. What diamonds have you used?
These are star melee. That's right. That's right. So it's stone
Wow.
made.
Mm-hmm.
Stones here, except for the rubies. But it's very difficult to get a collection of rubies like this, natural, not Burma, because that would be almost impossible. But these are beautiful natural Mozambique rubies. particular shape of rubies is really
Right.
difficult to find in a collection.
Hmm. And they all are of the same size, more or less of the same size, and just different
Yeah,
shapes.
there are slight variations in the sizes. See the inside also. I'll show you. We tend to use mainly GH, EF diamonds. That's the inside. So we are very, very particular, as I said, about the inside of the piece of jewelry.
Wow.
Something has just come in yesterday, which I'll show you.
Wow. We are lucky.
Yeah, but see the quality of this workmanship. It's just in rose gold and diamonds.
Beautiful. Detailing and the craftsmanship is phenomenal. And again, I believe this is flexible, right?
Yeah, it's very flexible. It's very flexible. So
Wow.
it goes down to this. And
Beautiful.
back, it's very, very beautiful.
Each piece that you've shown us, they all are so unique and outstanding. We don't see a single resemblance in any of your pieces. Each one stands for itself.
Well, we try. We try hard. Sometimes there is, of course, a similarity in pieces, but we try to see that every piece is unique. So
Look at that.
this is quite.
Gorgeous.
It's made with what we call sugarloaf emeralds, rose cut diamonds, and over here around the
Wow.
these flat diamonds, what we call portrait diamonds. You can
Yes.
actually right through it.
We have a droplet, a pear droplet. What is that? Is that a special diamond shape that you have?
That's a rose cut pair. Yeah,
Rose cut pear.
yeah. But you should see the earrings to this. They're really special. So these take the shape of the ear. Yeah. So when they're worn, they actually take the shape of the ear.
Like this.
Exactly. They go from down to up.
And I can see a portrait cut, or is that a rose cut right on the edge of the top edge? Yes.
Over here, that's a rose cut.
Rose cut.
These are the portrait cuts. The triangular stones, portrait cuts.
The quality of the diamonds, I must say they are so phenomenal. We can see the luster and the shine and the brilliance. They're
Yeah.
phenomenal.
You've seen a lot of emerald jewelry because emeralds are our favorite gemstone, emeralds and rubies. Diamond sets we normally just make to order. We don't normally have a lot of it in stock. But this is made on the basis of we've designed it totally ourselves, but we've given it an antique sort of look.
Yes, it does have.
It's a combination of yellow gold and white gold. And here's we have gray oxidized it or gray rhodiumed it.
Beautiful. Again, so unique and so different. And this one actually stands out. I was about to tell you that this has such an antique look to it.
Yeah, yeah. We
Phenomenal.
is to give it an antique look. And these are the earrings to it.
Lovely.
So I'm glad you like it.
We all loved it.
I else has enjoyed it.
Yes. And before we call it a wrap, have a legacy of 130 years. Grandfather to your father and now to you. That's the third generation. So any piece of advice which has always been very close to your heart and which you would like to pass on to the next generation?
So what I would like to pass on to the next generation, honestly, is just do whatever is your calling. Because when I joined the business, at that point of time, I actually didn't want to join the business, even though I was obsessed with starting my own line of jewelry. I didn't actually want to join the business at that time, but circumstances happened and I just fell into working at the shop when I was like 22 or 23. And so I would have liked it to be different in the sense I would have liked to pursue my studies abroad, but my dad fell ill and I had to stay back and whatever. So I would say, I would tell the younger generation, make the most of education. That's the most important, really.
Right.
In whichever field or sphere that you want to go in, study hard and then find your true calling. That's really what I say. That's what I tell my own kids all the time.
I believe that your mother has been a strong support and she's
So,
also very actively involved in the business. So could you please talk to us about that?
so my mom used to work for the airlines. She used to work for Trans World Airlines for 25 years. And that's how we used to travel when I was a kid because we used to get free tickets, you know. And
How modest.
so my dad talked for a month every year and
Okay.
travel. And that's how my exposing to travel took place. My exposure
Nice.
to travel took place.
Mm-hmm.
But after 25 years of working with Trans World Airlines, they closed down in India.
Mm-hmm.
And dad was not keeping too well, so she joined the shop. But
Nice.
ever since she joined the shop, she's been like insane. She's like been the pillar of the shop, really. Yeah, I have a very close friend of mine who works with me. He's not here right now.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Cartier, whole team also.
Mm-hmm.
So together on everything, whether it's designing or
Wow.
sales. It's a team. It's a team
It's a
effort.
team effort.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes,
Unfortunately,
absolutely.
my mom right now because she's at home with this pandemic, in shop. But she was always known as the sweet voice at the end of the phone. So, like she picks up
Nice.
the phone, says, "Good morning, Heeramaneck."
How
And
sweet.
all the clients miss that. They do.
Hopefully, we are looking forward to another live conversation where we have your mom also joining us and talking to us about her legacy and her journey and her vision for the future with Heeramaneck and Son. So, with that, thank you so much, Mr. Heeramaneck, for
So,
sharing your wonderful time with us, for showing all your jewelry with so much love and affection. And it was indeed the best Valentine weekend that we could have asked for. And we sincerely look forward to seeing more of your collection.
thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye bye.